Listen, why wouldn't terrorist organizations send their people to the United States, to our college campuses, to push their rhetoric when it absolutely 100% appears that our colleges have the same exact type of agreement with Hamas terrorists that they hate America? How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on these platforms up here and down here. Click the thumbs up button right now. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification and set it to all notifications when you get that option, okay? Do not forget to go check out my other YouTube channel that's called Man, Husband, Father. And I have 3 episodes on there in each one of those categories, all right? Everything I'm asking you to do over here, make sure you do that over there, all right? So we got to get ready and get on into this, ladies and gentlemen, because all this stuff is just being pieced together and it's starting to make sense. You guys wonder why the borders were open. You wonder why that we were infiltrated, pretty much. You wonder why the Biden administration allowed all these crazy folks come into our country. You wonder why the stories that I have done today for you, the American people, in regards to those Chinese nationalists having pandemic-like type fungus that can be put into our foods to poison us. And then you wonder why terrorist organizations like Hamas are planting their young people to come across our border illegally and planting them in our universities and our colleges. Why? Because of a lot of dumb Americans. Yes, you heard me. A lot of easy deceived, woke, far left-leaning, snow cone color hair, pierced face, sissy-fied, baby-fied, Looney Tune, American young people. And these crazy, woke college professors. You guys are the reason why that they are here and enabled like they are. You know what? I done gave my good speech already. I was supposed to do this after this video.
So you look at the protests on college campuses, and they say the same thing that these protesters said, that mutant that shot the couple in D.C. that shed, free Palestine. Then you find out about the protesters and you say, were these all students at Columbia last year and a few months ago? And the answer is no. For example, the cover of the New York Post, you can see it now. If not, I'll hold it up, has a 20-year-old. And this 20-year-old was on campus creating havoc, saying anti-Semitic phrases, punching Jewish kids in the face. And he is directly contacted and supported by Hamas overseas. He has the flag over him. He's been arrested, I assume going to be deported, if not jailed here. And he was part of the unrest. College age, but not a college kid, up in Columbia.
Jew hater, contemplating setting a student on fire, direct links to Hamas. He was chatting with this Hamas group on social media, awaits trial, indicted on 3 federal hate crimes against Jewish people, and wore a green headband worn by Hamas.
And a mask.
So after October 7th, the show sent me to all these college campuses. And I'm asking all these students who are protesters, they say they're protesters, you know, about October 7th. What about what they did to babies? What about the hostages? And they're all denying it. We're like, man, they sound like little Hamas, right? Well, come to find out they are. A lot of the leaders are. Now, there are some naive kids, but I think we've got to be smarter as a country. Either we're going to be little Gaza or we're going to be America. But we can't have people going down Midtown Manhattan or going downtown where they attack the towers with keffiyehs, with the flags of Hamas, calling for a caliphate. It just doesn't make any sense. And we keep saying First Amendment, First Amendment, First Amendment. Where do we draw the line? If the people sound like terrorists or are saying that they want to destroy the country, shouldn't we be able to arrest them? I think yes.
Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, who teaches at Stanford and is running the Hoover Institute, said this about what she's seeing at elite institutions.
Let me say, universities have made a lot of mistakes, including in the way that reacting to October 7th. You know, our kids chant from the river to the sea. Some of them don't know from what river to what sea. And so we have failed in terms of educating them about the Middle East, educating them about history, where we still talk about oppressors and oppressed, colonizers and colonized. The scientific research base of the United States of America is the research university. We made that decision 80 years ago. We don't have a plan B. And so I am a major believer in making sure that we are able to continue the kind of research that produced the stem cell revolution, that produced actually at Stanford the double helix, that produced the heart transplant. We just have to make sure, especially at a time when we are being challenged by China along the technological front.
Dr. Rice is totally right, Brian, and she makes a strong case. But universities have to decide. Either they're going to commit themselves to the research and saving lives, or they're going to commit themselves to the anti-American Hamas rhetoric going after Jews on college campuses. But either you want to be activists or you want to be scientists. But you can't do both and get our money.
Yeah, they're all complaining. You're taking away our research money, cancer research. Then don't be silent about this.
Right.
Silence leads to violence. If you want that money, you got to follow the law. You can't allow terrorism to happen on your campus.
And don't sue the president. You sued the president double and triple and down. Now you're going through the courts. Now it's a brawl.
So then here's the crazy thing. You guys see that. Direct ties to Hamas. You think the one that they caught is the only one? You don't think that it's a possibility that he was yelling the most, the loudest, put all the attention on me because he was the one that they had to sacrifice to do this while the other ones did their things? You don't think that that's what happened? I told y'all, the life that I grew up with in Chi-Town and in Central Illinois, I learned a lot of stuff from being around a lot of gangsters. And I told you, y'all think it is one thing. Gangsters aren't the one that's running things, even though it appears that way. It's the families that are running the gangsters that are running things. The reason why I'm saying this is because they have what they call pawns. It's like chess. They will move people and move pieces strategically where they want to move, and knowing that they're going to have to sacrifice that piece to become victorious. You really think that the one that they captured, loudmouth, being put on the scene, look at me, making myself a target, got the scars, got the mask and everything like that. You think that one strategically for them to put him in that place to where he can get caught and detained, possibly getting ready to be deported? You think he's the only one? No. And it's amazing because our stupid, crazy, American-hating citizens enable these individuals like this. Look what happened when you Americans disrespect those that are in authority, whether it's police, whether it's teachers, whether they are anyone in an authoritative type position, your own boss, CEOs. You guys have so much pride and so much crazy woke ideology instilled through you subconsciously that you just go and do these things, and you wonder why these foreigners can come into our country, beat up our police officers, sexually assault and take the lives of our American daughters. You wonder why they feel emboldened to do that. You guys encourage them to. Then at the same time, what makes us even crazy is that why our own American brothers and sisters who are working for ICE or the DHS are detaining and arresting these people, you stupid Americans are sitting there trying to fight for them. You're taking up for them. You're taking the side of them, although they're in direct contact with Hamas. You stupid idiots. I'm done. And guys, listen to me. I know y'all care a lot about me, but when I get worked up like this right here, that's passion, a fiery passion. I'm not going to blow a gasket. I'm not going to get high blood pressure, nothing like that. I don't have high blood pressure. You want to know what my blood pressure is, what it was today? After working out, 115/80. And then when I got home, guess what it was? 118/74. My blood pressure is good, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about me in that way. Anyway, folks, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this right here. I swear, if there was something you can do where you stupid Americans are trying to take up for these terrorist organizations and these people that support terrorist organizations, and you guys are trying to get in the way and stop ICE them from doing their jobs and at least detaining them and then doing due process. And y'all scream about due process and all that stuff as well when we ship these people out. But then when they are in the process of arresting them and putting them through due process, you idiots are out there, don't take them. This is unfair. This is unfair. Use your words. Who are you? Use your words. Use your words. You freaking idiots. I wish they would do the same thing to you guys and take you with them. I'm done. Let me know what y'all think of this by putting it in the comments below at this video. Please, if you are new to the channel, y'all, my regulars, y'all definitely should be doing this to help the channel. I told y'all the channel was being heavily shadow banned and suppressed. This is how we get it done to break past the machine, folks. You want to see the next video that I will be doing in order? It's going to be that one up there. Things I did as of yesterday will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.